Welcome to vlogmas day 24, and we have pickles. I've been to the basement and I found that we have 4 jars of pickles, so I didn't have to go to Lidl. Yay! So the Christmas salad is done, and I'm always making 2 versions. One is with mayo and the other one is with yogurt because I don't like mayo. Also, if you substitute at least a part of the mayo with some yogurt or substitute the whole mayo, you will have a potato salad that is kind of lighter, so you won't feel too bad after eating it. Anyways, I'm going to put it into the fridge so we have it ready for today's dinner. Okay, so we had our lunch, brunch, not sure how to call it because we ate at 12 p.m. and we had the same thing we had yesterday, so if you didn't watch yesterday's vlog you can do so up here. And also right now I'm going to prepare our tofu, for which I have 2 blocks of tofu. This I think should be around 180 or 200 grams per 1 block. So this will be for 2 lunches. And I also have everything else ready. So I'm just going to drain this and I come back. Okay, so the tofu is drained. I'm just going to pat it dry with some paper towels. Also, I'm using firm tofu, so you can also try and pre-cook your tofu if you want to like get rid of some excess water, and boiling it in some salted water helps with that, but as we are going to marinate it, I think that patting it dry just with some paper towel is going to be just fine. And we are going to marinate this in some fishy sauce as we want our tofu to resemble kind of like a fish. So yeah, I'm just going to finish patting this dry. And now I would usually cut it in half like this and then in half like this, so I would have like 4 thin slices, but this time I have decided that I'm going to make like fish fingers. So I'm actually going to slice it into 4 pieces. So first I'm slicing it in half and then again slicing it into quarters. So we have logs like this. But now that we have cut our tofu, I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, now that we have cut our tofu into 8 pieces in total, I am going to prepare the sauce that we are going to be marinating in. So I have just a small bowl and I'm going to add a juice of 1 lemon into this. Also, I'm going to add some ponzu sauce, so this is soy sauce with some lemon, so it will be playing very nicely in this dish. So just around 2 tablespoons I would say, we don't want it too soy saucy. Also, I'm going to add some black pepper, just a pinch. We don't want it to be like overly spicy or something. Then I'm also going to add some nutritional yeast. This is going to give it even more umami. Again, not very much, just around a tablespoon should be enough. Now a pinch of salt. As we have added the ponzu sauce, I'm only adding around half of a teaspoon, maybe more. It's fish, so yeah, let's make it a bit more salty. And the last thing that I'm going to add into the marinade are some wakame. So I'm going to add some algae, or you can add some nori flakes if you have some, or kombu, that should work as well. But I'm using just these flakes as they are going to give this kind of fishy smell and also taste. So don't be afraid to use like half a handful. And also keep in mind that if you are using some flakes, they are going to expand, so don't add too much. I would say I have used only 1 tablespoon of these flakes, so I wouldn't add more to a portion like this. Right now I'm going to dip the tofu into this marinade, and I will only dip it on one side right now. And this little bowl that I have decided to put it into will be just enough for those 4 pieces. But it's okay if you have this bowl packed with tofu like I have, and that is because the sauce will then absorb into it a bit better as it will rise higher. And what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to first try and roll it from all sides in this marinade, and then I'm going to close this with a lid, and I'm going to shake it, and then when I put it into fridge after around an hour, I'm going to turn the tofu so it marinates for an equal amount of time. So right now I am just rolling this in the marinade. I have clean hands, so I'm using them. Don't forget to clean your hands before touching your food. Okay, if some nori comes up on top of the tofu, then try and take it off to the bottom so it hydrates well and expands. And now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to shake it. Also make sure that you have a box that is sealed. You don't want to have this marinade all over your place. So I'm going to leave it in the fridge for around 1.5 hours. Then I'm going to roll it over and leave it like this for another 1.5 hours. And then we are going to make the tofu and some breading. So I am preparing the Christmas soup, which is sour cabbage soup. And I have just sauteed this onion, and I'm also going to add some vegan sausage, and this is just a part of the vegan sausage because I don't really want to have like 500 grams of this in my soup because that wouldn't be very tasty. So I'm just going to crumble it in here and saute it together with the onion. Also sorry about the digester noise that you can hear. And now, as it's looking like this, it's time to add the sauerkraut. Also, traditionally, you add some dried mushrooms into this, but we are not big fans of mushrooms, so I'm only going to add 2 of these shimeji mushrooms into the soup. And then we will not eat them, as this is just for the flavor. And if you wanted to know what this is just dried shiitake mushrooms, but you can use any kind if you want. I'm also going to season this with some black pepper, but I'm not going to add too much as there is already enough black pepper in the vegan sausage, and also I'm running really low on the black pepper, so I will definitely need to stock up on this. And I'm also going to add some sweet paprika, and I'm going to add like 1 teaspoon into this, or maybe 1.5, and I'm going to let it cook for around 45 minutes so the flavors can marry each other. And after that I am going to taste test it if it needs more salt. I'm not adding any salt right now because the sauerkraut is quite salty, and so is the vegan sausage. I'm trying to somehow put something on the mushrooms so they go down and don't float on the top. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid on and I will let it cook for around 45 minutes. I was lying, we also need some bay leaf in there, and then this is like 3 small ones, but you can add more if you want. Okay, so it is time to prepare our tofufish. This has been marinating for around 3.5 hours now, and we are going to need some this is like a panko with some seasonings in this. So it is panko with some garlic and onion. So I'm going to pour that onto this plate. And I will need also something to make the tofufish sticky, so I'm going to mix some flour and water. Just a very simple mixture. I will also need one plate to arrange everything on, and I will add just some water to the flour. You can also season the flour water mixture if you are not using a flavored panko, or you can use just simple breadcrumbs, and then you can season both the breadcrumbs, or you can leave it as it is. But I think it is okay just to leave the flour mixture plain, because we have seasoned the fish or the marinade of the tofu, and we have also seasoned this panko mixture. Now we have mixed all we need, and it is time to open the fish mixture. So it is looking like this. I don't know if you can see even, but I'm only going to make half of this tofu, and the other half I will do tomorrow for lunch, as we are going to have this for tomorrow as well. So I'm just taking a tofu piece. I will now coat it in this flour mixture. Also, sometimes I make this flour mixture too thin, which I think might be the case today, but that should be fine because this should stick this without any problems. Yeah, so I'm pushing on all sides so the coating sticks to the tofu. Also, it is okay if it's not totally covered in this mixture, but you can also make it like heavy on that. And like this, I'm going to put it on this plate, and I'm going to repeat these steps. Okay, and now we have the stillfish ready. I am going to cover the rest of the tofufish and let it marinate for one more day. It is just going to intensify the flavors. So the tofufish is back in the fridge, and now I'm going to arrange this onto a plate or a baking sheet in our air fryer. So I have my air fry baking sheet, and I'm just going to put it on like this. As you can see, some of the panko is falling off, but that is completely fine. Now I'm going to spray it with some oil so it gets nice and brown. Also some from the sides. And when we have it sprayed like this, I'm going to put it in the air fryer at 200 degrees Celsius for around 15 minutes, and we can start plating up our soup. For how many cakes I have baked, this is all that I have left. And trust me, I am happy about having only this much. So I'm just going to arrange it nicely in here, so at least it looks like we have some cakes. Even though we don't really. Yeah, I think this is going to suffice. What do you say? And this is how the cabbage soup looks like. I have also added a few slices of the vegan sauce, really, of the vegan sausage on top. Here are the cakes that are kind of left over, and yeah, we are also having this is a red grape juice. It's non-alcoholic. So this is the course number 1. And this is the course number 2. And this is how the second course looks like. So we have the potato salad and also the tofu. Also, I forgot to wrap it in nori sheet, but I think that it won't be that a problem because we have marinated it for quite some time in the wakame. So we ate the Christmas dinner. I am stuffed. I can't take soup and a second course in like 20 minutes time. It is the only time in the year that I actually have soup and like a main course together as like one meal. So yeah, I'm really going to need some time to process it all. But anyways, we have some gifts under our Christmas tree, so I will sit for around 5 minutes and then I will unwrap the presents. And we also have the advent calendars that we have to open as well. So I'm also going to let out Poppy, but she is probably still sleeping because I don't really see her outside of her hidey house. So yeah.
When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas, this is not a Christmas song.
So it's after Christmas dinner. I have unpacked my presents, which is a battery for the camera that I'm shooting on right now, and also some socks. So very small, but I would say very good presents, at least for me. And as you can see, we have our advent calendars behind me, and we have only one door left. So we are going to start with Poppy's advent calendar, as she's already behind me and very excited. And we have a heart. I'm curious why they didn't put the Christmas tree in the door number 24, but it was in door 20 or 21, I think. But yeah, we have a heart, Poppy. 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 She went again into her X-Pen, as always, and now it's time for my advent calendar. And we are opening the last door, door number 24, which is, I think, the biggest one in this advent calendar. And today's message is: we wish you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year with lots of magical moments. And let's have a look what is inside. Okay, so this opens and we have a mirror together with a hairbrush, so you can brush your hair when you are on the go. This is a cute thing to have in your purse, or in my case, my backpack. Okay, this is kind of hard to push back in, but yeah. Very handy if you're someone who tangles their hair very easily, which mine does if I don't have it in a bun. And that's it. That's it from me for today, and also for this vlogmas. If you have been watching my vlogmas since day one, then thank you very much. If you have stumbled across this video, then don't forget to watch all of the vlogmas videos that I did. Maybe something will be of interest to you. And we will be back to normal videos starting next week. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you a Merry Christmas, spend with your family, and if you like this video or this video series, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!